Here comes the Queen.
Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Back at NXT, Charlotte was part of a group called the Four Horsewomen with Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. Wow, has Charlotte evolved from those times?
Charlotte has spearheaded a movement to take this women's division to a level of competition it has never seen before.
About time I heard you pay the Queen her proper respect, Saxton.
Multi-time champion, history maker. It's boss time. Here comes Sasha.
And her opponent, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Myron, it's always a treat to see Sasha Banks on Raw.
Sasha Banks has her own swag, she's got her own confidence, and she knows how to back it up.
If there's a camera around, Sasha wants to be in front of it. If there's a spotlight out, she wants to be in the middle of it. Sasha Banks once stood in line for the opening of a refrigerator.
You should get one of those rings that say Graves on it like Sasha has.
I'll pass.
You know, Charlotte's father, Ric Flair, compares his rivalry with Ricky Steamboat to what his daughter Charlotte has with Sasha Banks.
I can see what the Nature Boy is referring to. It's true to say Sasha brings out the best in Charlotte, and Charlotte brings out the best in Sasha. As bitter rivals as they've been, they've also been grateful to push each other to a new level.
Settle in, guys. This is going to be a blast match.
Byron, you talk about a new level Sasha and Charlotte lift each other to. How about them elevating the entire women's division to a level it never seen before?
If you want to define it simply, guys, if you wanted a main event for the poster of the Women's Revolution, Sasha Banks and Charlotte would be at the dead center of it.
Oh, straight forearm. She's out of it, guys.
Yeah, she's leaving herself wide open here.
Nice job by Charlotte there.
Look at the Queen go. Here we go, Charlotte.
Stand by, the Queen is rolling.
Her back is in some real pain now. Nicely done. Charlotte not in a good spot here. But I'd be surprised if she doesn't find a way back in control of this thing.
Well, she's looked good up until now. She just has to make sure not to absorb too much punishment here if she wants to get back into this thing.
I was lucky enough to call many of Charlotte Flair's biggest matches as she kickstarted the Women's Revolution with the likes of Bayley, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, and so many more.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. Oh, she wants this win bad. Sasha Banks is in a dangerous position here.
Yeah, things not looking up for the boss.
But this certainly isn't something she can't come back from. Corey, Charlotte's NXT run helped more than just women. It also helped the brand grow as those women's matches brought many new viewers to WWE Network.
NXT is appointment viewing for folks every week. And the women there are tomorrow's main eventers. Charlotte's groundwork is a big reason for that. This is not going to end well for Sasha Banks. Delivering the shin breaker. It is not looking good for Charlotte.
But dare I say, the Queen's in a dire situation. The Flair legacy grew at Charlotte's first WrestleMania, where the Raw Women's Championship was revealed. Charlotte styled, profiled, and walked out of WrestleMania with the gold.
Charlotte can't be enjoying this.
I'm not sure Charlotte should be showing up her competition like this.
Corey, you mentioned Charlotte's first WrestleMania. Winning at WrestleMania is already big, but she did so with Ric Flair in her corner, walking that same ramp as the Nates did so many times.
Not to mention the fact that the robe Charlotte wore at WrestleMania was made from the very same one her father wore during his retirement match 8 years earlier. Now that is some beautiful symmetry.
Oh, and she gets floored by that one.
Yeah, there's no staying on your feet after something like that.
Oh, guys, she slams her down with great force. That back was clearly part of her game plan heading in.
Man, she's rolling now.
Executed perfectly. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
A nasty kick there. What can Charlotte do here to up the odds for success? You have to wonder how much more she has left in the tank.
And this might very well be the turning point of this match. Unless, of course, she can come up with something big here.
I'll be shocked if that's not it.
Look at her go.
Got the reversal. A nice shot by Charlotte. Charlotte Flair has a natural ability that most WWE superstars yearn for. How can any competitor even hope to challenge the Queen, Byron?
Well, Charlotte is a fast learner and has the greatest of all time as her mentor, but I think capitalizing on inexperience is the best move.
It appears Sasha Banks is starting to hit a wall at this point. This is not at all where she wants to be right now.
You can't help but think that this is the end of the road for her here tonight. I mean, she's flat out of gas out there.
Oh, face first. There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown.
If this match heads outside, things can go south real quick.
Let's hope she goes for the cover. Rough landing on that one. Oh, now it's the boss with a little smack talk. Sasha Banks on the attack.
This is where Sasha Banks is at her best.
Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent. And now it's Sasha Banks. Bankrupt.
That right there is why they call it.
Looking for all the glory here. 2, 3. And Sasha Banks is the winner here. You know, Charlotte's father, Ric Flair, compares his rivalry with Ricky Steamboat to what his daughter Charlotte has with Sasha Banks.
I can see what the Nature Boy is referring to. It's true to say Sasha brings out the best in Charlotte, and Charlotte brings out the best in Sasha. As bitter rivals as they've been, they've also been grateful to push each other to a new level.
Byron, you talk about a new level, Sasha and Charlotte lift each other to. How about them elevating the entire women's division to a level it's never seen before?
Now, if you wanted to define it simply, guys, if you wanted a main event for the poster of the Women's Revolution, Sasha Banks and Charlotte would be at the dead center of it.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Takes her out with a neck breaker. Here's Charlotte.
The Queen is showing why she is genetically superior.
Oh, guys, there's the targeting the back of the neck now. Sasha Banks forced into defense mode here.
The boss is in trouble.
To be expected, though, given the competition she's in there with tonight.
Ugh. You know, she's the kind of competitor that actually likes getting hit. It motivates her. And this might just be what she needs to put her over the top, believe it or not.
It's been quite the back-and-forth battle for these women, guys, and I'm willing to bet that's the way it's going to be the rest of the way.
Charlotte Flair has so many high-profile victories in both WWE and NXT. Corey, how does a competitor manage to steal a win from the Queen?
Well, Charlotte's just like her father in that this industry means everything. Rick and his daughter are both very emotional, and manipulating those emotions could be key to victory.
She makes it look easy.
To shed tears when she's truly moved, but I can see moments where she gets angry like Rick does too.
Yeah, cheap attacks or insults might make Charlotte so angry that she makes a mistake. But keep in mind, she's learned almost every trick in the book, and she isn't easily fooled. And this is all part of Charlotte's strategy.
She wants to do this in the ring.
Oh, no, she's in a bad way now.
Now we can see Charlotte. She's hurting a little.
This is not a good sign.
Well, this one appears far from over, and she knows that.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
How she responds to this is going to be very important moving forward. She simply cannot let it take her out of her game plan.
Oh, the arm's trapped.
Oh, and a slam. Seems like Sasha Banks is losing ground. Look at this, Byron.
It doesn't look like she's going to get her to tap here.
A surprising reversal from Sasha Banks. Oh, what a high kick.
And Charlotte does what she does best.
I love it when Sasha starts playing with people. What a tease.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Knife at its top. Woo! Hard landing there.
Nothing to worry about, just a little misstep on her part.
Simply magnificent.
Look at Sasha Banks dishing it out.
A boss in control.
What does Charlotte need to do now to remain a factor in this match? This is not at all where she hoped to be at this point in the match.
This might be one of the most tightly contested matches I've seen in a long time. Any one of these women can win this thing.
We're looking at complete domination here. Her back is in some real pain now.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Sasha Banks got her there.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Charlotte is looking hurt. She's in deep trouble now.
She may very well have reached the point of no return.
You've got to give these women so much credit. They've really been put through the ringer here tonight.
Charlotte sure dodged that one. She did indeed.
Sasha Banks dodged out of the way there.
Targeting the back now.
Uh-oh, Sasha Banks is looking at it.
Bankrupt. I bet you feel foolish.
Can she keep her down?
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.